Well, I had my grandpa, George Foster Griffin, in my life for 31 years, and he just passed away not too long ago. I guess it's been about a year and a half, but we were really close, and he was a funny guy. He fought in the Battle of the Bulge in World War II. He was a medic over there in the Hurtgen Forest, and he didn't talk about the war too much, but he used to joke around and tell us that he was the one that shot Adolf Hitler, and that he kept his mustache in his back pocket and his wallet. So I got in trouble at school one time because I was in a social studies class, and I didn't know the answer to very many things, but the teacher, we got to that part in the book where the teacher asked, does anyone know how Adolf Hitler died? And said, yeah, I know. My grandpa shot him. He's got his mustache in his back pocket. So she thought I was kind of being a smart ass and gave me detention, and he picked me up from school that day. He's like, well, how'd your day go? I said, not too good. I got in trouble. Really, what happened? I said, I told him he shot Hitler. So I was missing him today for some reason. I just thought of him. And so even though he's not around, I still have these songs that I sing about him every time I play a show. So a song called I Remember. Grandpa fought in World War II, my uncle fought in Nam. My father was too young, he went to school and met my mom. Her dad always told us stories around dinner time, and there's one he told when I was young that sticks out in my mind. He said 10 years after Daddy taught me about the birds and bees, I was stranded in Pearl Harbor fighting off the Japanese, when the kamikaze pilots came and dove in without warning. I was on the Arizona on a warm December morning. I remember when I was a younger man, we were soldiers fighting in a foreign land. Now I'm older and it's happening again. But it was hard to have forgiveness for the things they did that day, and our president decided we should make their people pay. So we dropped on Nagasaki and we cut them down to size, and the one we dropped on Hiroshima left them vaporized. And I heard some Christians saying, what would Jesus do? What if you were on the wrong side? Would he point the gun at you? And they read through every word of Matthew, Mark, and Luke, and John, so they could see if killing was the side that Christ was on. I remember when I was a younger man, we were soldiers fighting in a foreign land. Now I'm older and it's happening again. They separate the church and state and keep God out of schools, so our governments can educate based upon their rules. But people start to wonder if our politics make sense when religion is our best excuse for national defense, and when our citizens start saying that our wars are not okay, and Washington keeps telling them God loves the USA, and they teach us history so we can learn from our mistakes. And this generation wants to know how many years it takes to change the way we treat our neighbors all across the land. 'Cause if we don't change our hearts, we repeat the past again. I remember when I was a younger man, and it's happening again. We went walking, he and I was thinking of the future and how scared I was to die. Now my best friend's overseas in the desert where it's dry, fighting for our country, and I need a reason why. I remember when he was a younger man. Now he's a soldier fighting in a foreign land. Now we're older, God bring him home again.